Good evening, everyone. I'm Tony Paniagua, and welcome to AZ Illustrated Nature. Georgia Davis is out this week. Coming up next, we'll take you to a scenic destination south of Tucson where hiking, birding, and other outdoor activities will get you close to nature. An event that encourages walking and socializing is celebrating its 5th anniversary in southern Arizona, and a desert palm oasis is taking root in our community. But first, here's a look at tonight's headlines.
After weeks of political ping-pong, legislative leaders agreed to a budget plan today. The budget deal came together this morning, and by mid-afternoon, a 6-member conference committee approved and sent the spending plan to the full House and Senate for final votes. The budget includes an extension of district-sponsored charter schools for 1 more year, some additional dollars for the state's 3 universities, and language spelling out the legislature's intent to fund a new child protection agency. Democrats say the spending plan for the next fiscal year shortchanges Arizona's children. The weeks of budget wrangling in the legislature has created a logjam of other proposals. A flood of bills is now expected to hit the floor of both chambers for final votes. A coalition of wildlife groups plans to sue the federal government, saying the Fed has failed to adequately protect jaguars, which have been listed as an endangered species for the past 4 decades. The notice of intent to sue comes just a month after the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service designated large swaths of southern Arizona and New Mexico as critical habitat for the big cats. The critical habitat designation means federal agencies are prohibited from adversely modifying land by granting permits for commercial development that would make the region unsuitable for jaguars. And that's a look at tonight's headlines.
Residents in Arizona are surrounded by countless natural destinations that provide opportunities for many outdoor activities. And tonight we'll take you to one of these popular places. Madera Canyon is located east of Green Valley, and it encompasses nearly 5,000 acres where you can find hundreds of species of plants and animals. The Friends of Madera Canyon is a nonprofit organization made up of volunteers that has been working on behalf of this area since the 1980s. Here's the short visit with 2 of its members.
Madera basically goes from the crest of the mountains here, Mount Wrightson and Mount Hopkins, down to the mouth at Proctor. It's a large bowl-shaped watershed, several different creeks that all come together in tributaries into Madera. It's a fairly small area compared to, say, all of Mount Lemmon or some of the other big recreation areas, which means it's kind of accessible. It's easy to get to a lot of it, but even though it's smaller, there's a lot of diversity. We're in the mouth of Madera Canyon, just about 11 miles above Green Valley, and this is one of the premier wildlife and floristic areas in southern Arizona. We're in the Santa Rita Sky Island mountain range, and it's really a great place for people to come and easily see, some of the great things we have to look at here in southern Arizona. This is desert honeysuckle, and one of the real classic hummingbird flowers. It's an orange tube with lots of nectar in the bottom. They're designed for the hummingbird to stick their beak in there, and as they drink the nectar, the pollen's painted on their faces, and they go from flower to flower. They pollinate the next flower. Right here, we're in the top of what's called the Bajada, and this is all the alluvial debris that was washed out of the canyon over its formation. And this is semi-desert grassland. It's mostly grasses, some small shrubs and mesquite trees. And we'll get closer to the creek just down the trail, and we immediately go into a mesquite forest, which is called a bosque. And in between that, we have the riparian trees, sycamore and cottonwood along the creek. On the other side of the creek, on the hill, we have Oak Woodland. It's an evergreen oak forest, basically related to the oaks in Sonora.
It is such a wonderful, total outdoor experience. We can experience a complete change of life and time zones as we go up from the desert floor to the top of Madera Canyon. And this means that it's rich in habitat with different species of flora, fauna, and critters, if you will. So it's a tremendous experience.
That's one of the neat things. I spent a lot of time in the Rockies and the Sierras, and you go into a forest like this, and you don't see cactus, you don't see agaves. This is something that really lets you know you're not in the Rockies, you're in southeast Arizona. There's no other mountains like our Sky Islands. This is the bed of Madera Creek, and you're seeing granite bedrock here. Most of the canyon is bedrock, and this was formed by volcanoes about 60 to 80 million years ago. This has all been exposed by erosion over the last 2 million years. We've moved up in the canyon, and with increasing elevation, it gets more moist and it gets a little bit cooler, so the habitat changes. And we're now up in what's called the pine oak woodland, and we've got some different kind of oak species and several different kind of pines that we didn't find down below.
The first time I encountered one of the springs was really a surprise. Just dry and barren everywhere, and then there's this little trickle of water coming out of the rocks. And on a day when it's 90 degrees, you can put your toe in it.
A lot of the sycamores here have woodpecker holes, and not only do you have nesting woodpeckers, but we start seeing things like flycatchers, a lot of different owls, migrating owls.
It's many people, particularly in southern Arizona, don't fully appreciate that this is the third most important birding destination in the entire United States. And it contributes a lot to our economy, largely because of Madera Canyon.
This is my second time in Madera Canyon. The first time was in 2010. I came here for the amazing birding. Madera Canyon is famous around the world for its wonderful birds, and it certainly lives up to its fame. What we are seeing along the riverway especially is really just neat. We've seen 37 species of birds since we got here.
And there are a lot of things to like about this. The weather is just beautiful. The hiking is magnificent. The people here are just wonderful to spend time with. Lots of avid birders who bring eclectic information from all over the country and perhaps all over the world. You hear talking about birding at bird feeders. So it's a great little microcosm, if you will, of birders and outdoors people and hikers, and just a great place to spend a weekend or a week.
I like the desert in general. Ever since I was a kid, and I lived in Flagstaff for a couple of years, and especially in the spring when it's raining like crazy in Seattle, it's really nice to come down here. It's usually clear and sunny, and there are a lot of really nice smells in the canyon.
It's a wonderful place. One of the most favorite things that my wife and I like to do is come early in the morning, find a little picnic site and do a little birding, and then fix a nice breakfast. It's a delightful way to start the day. And then if you're up to it, go on one of the many hikes that you can do out of Madera Canyon. It's just a total outdoor experience for complete enjoyment. It's a thing that doesn't count against your longevity in terms of another day older. You probably get credit in the bank, and you're going to live longer when you enjoy this kind of outdoors recreation.
As we just heard in our previous story, the Sky Islands in our region contribute to much of our natural diversity. Now we take you to the Flandrau Science Center at the University of Arizona, where one of these exhibits focuses on the Sky Island Mountains, which are rich in biology and geology.
My name is Pacifica Summers. I'm an ecology and evolutionary biology PhD candidate. I think my very first week here in Arizona, I drove up to the top of Mount Lemmon to go hiking, and I've been rock climbing all over the mountain since. I think some of the most exciting things for me are the really basic things that you notice that just never, ever, ever get old. Like you're driving up the Mount Lemmon highway, and you turn a corner and the saguaros are gone. And you turn another corner and you're in a pine forest. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about that. I always point it out the window to students as we're driving up the mountain, all right, everybody ready, hold your breath, and we're now in the forest. It's dramatic, it's cool. That transition is so biologically fascinating, has inspired so much ecology and evolutionary biology research, and is so much fun to just experience over and over. I just never get sick of that.
I'm Shipherd Reed. I work with the Flandrau Science Center here at the University of Arizona, and I'm the digital media producer. So I help produce exhibits and do videos for exhibits.
Can you take it out?
This exhibit is called Exploring Sky Islands. We live in the Sky Islands region. Not everybody knows that we call the mountains around us here in Tucson Sky Islands, and we call them Sky Islands because they rise up above a desert sea and host a diversity of plant and animal life that doesn't exist in the desert. That's because the higher you go, the cooler it gets and the wetter it gets. So it provides a habitat for all kinds of different species. One of our exhibits here is called Build Your Own Hoodoo, and the kids love this. And if you drive up the Mount Lemmon Highway, you'll see lots of hoodoos. And a hoodoo is a geological formation where different layers of rock are harder or softer than other layers of rock. So over millions of years, over all that time as it erodes, both the wind and the water will erode it, you'll get these formations where it looks like rocks that have been stacked up on top of each other by a giant. But in fact, that's a process of erosion. And so this exhibit is fun for kids to interact with, but it's also a way to learn about those erosional geologic processes. So the way they do it, they start grabbing rocks, and these are foam rocks so they don't hurt anybody. One by one, put your hoodoo together. And then, and any of the kids will tell you, once you've built your hoodoo, you get to knock it over. We're very lucky to live in this Sky Islands region, and this exhibit, Exploring Sky Islands, tells all about the science, the geology, the ecology, the biology of the Sky Islands region. Here in Tucson, in the Tucson Basin, we're surrounded by mountains, and 3 of those mountain chains are Sky Islands. The Catalinas, most prominently with Mount Lemmon, the Rincons to the east, and the Santa Rita Mountains to the south. The Tucson Mountains, as beautiful as they are not called Sky Islands because they're not quite high enough to get up there in elevation where the habitat changes, where the climate changes.
Such a unique environment to go up to the Sky Islands. If this exhibit provides people with more context or the inspiration to get out and see the Sky Islands and explore them and understand a little bit more about them for themselves, then I think it's a huge success. I learned a lot of things actually about the geology and some of the biology of the Sky Islands from walking around in here. I think it's a great exhibit with a lot of fun and interactive things to do that should inspire people to go out and see how they can interact with the actual nature.
Here we have our rockfall exhibit, and it teaches kids about erosion and the geology of erosion, and that's how all the debris comes down from the mountains and fills our basins, so we get these big flat valleys in between the mountain ranges. But it's also fun to do. So you start out by shooting some hoops, and you get these rocks into the hopper up there at the top. A few more. And once you got it loaded up, then you get to pull the cord, rockfall.
The University of Arizona Sky School is a new program that I'm helping to develop. It's a residential science school based at the summit of Mount Lemmon at the Mount Lemmon Sky Center observatories in the dormitories there. So students have an immersive residential experience with a survey not only of the Sky Island system, but workshops with the University of Arizona faculty, graduate students, and for 4-day programs, they have a chance to do their own research up there, being mentored by a graduate student. Ooh, that one is the owl.
I think a lot of us who live in this region don't realize how special it is, and it's really fascinating once you start to dig into the science to discover what an incredible place we live in. This is our home, and the environment that surrounds us is unique in the world. A lot of people don't know that this is the only place in the world where mountain lions, jaguars, ocelots, and bobcats all exist in the same environment. It's kind of a nexus of a lot of different regions coming together here in our Sky Islands.
Walking and running are good for your health and the environment, and I will tell you about a group in Tucson that has been encouraging both for 5 years. Meet Me at Maynards has been putting on gatherings in downtown Tucson every Monday night since 2009, and tonight is their special anniversary. Jannie Cox is the founder of Meet Me at Maynards, and Phyllis Davis is a participant and volunteer. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Tony.
Jannie, so where did this idea originate?
Well, in 2008, I was headed downtown in Colorado Springs and saw hundreds of people, babies in strollers and dogs, young and old, walking and running down the street. And I said, what on earth are they doing here on this cold and dark night? And my husband told me, I said, take me to that restaurant where they start. And I went, they told me what they did. They had copied it from a group in Pensacola, Florida, and we copied it from them and brought it to Tucson.
All right, and we'll talk a little bit about what you do every night. And then Phyllis, how did you hear about this organization and why did you decide to get involved?
Well, there was a man at work who was a runner, and he kept saying, "You need to try it. This is wonderful. You got to come. You got to come." And of course, those of us who aren't runners said, "Great, yeah, maybe later." And finally, he caught me on a spunky day, and I said, "Yeah, sure, okay, I'll try it." And tried it. Went back a month or so later, tried it again. Went back a month or so later, tried it again, and became more regular as time went by, as many of us do.
And Jannie, so what does it consist of basically? You just show up and then what happens?
That's right. You just show up. The entire family is welcome, including the family dog on a leash. We walk and we run. We have a 4-mile route, but you can walk or run as much as you would like. It's absolutely free, and it's every Monday. We have not missed a Monday in 263 Mondays, and we won't anytime soon. It's loads of fun for the whole family. We also have 30 restaurants that participate with us, and they offer a discount to our walkers and runners every Monday night. So you get your hand stamped when you check in, and then you can get discounts.
Okay, and then so, Phyllis, what are some of the things you like about this? You started slowly and then you moved on along the way.
Well, what I love is that it motivates me to get out and get some exercise, and it's very social at the same time. People walk or run with groups, people that they knew before they started or people that they've gotten to know during their course of time with the group, and you get to spend time with friends. And, oh yeah, bonus, you get some exercise at the same time.
And I'm sure you've met some people along the way, right?
Absolutely. I met Jannie for one thing.
So, and then what is your slogan or what is your message out there?
We have a cheer, and it is get out. That's get out with your friends and family, get out for healthy exercise, and get out to support your community.
Do you find that this also increases you mentioned community, everybody becomes a friend, you get to know
You make friends there, you bring friends there, you make friends there. There are some great large groups of friends who now meet every Monday night and walk together. We also keep track of the attendance of every single person, and when they attend 8 times, they get a free Meet Me at Maynards shirt in white, and 15 times they get this Meet Me at Maynards running cap. At 50, a pin to put on your cap, and 100, the much coveted royal purple Meet Me at Maynards shirt.
So you've been there 100 times, Phyllis, at least 100 times.
Absolutely, and darn proud of it.
Do you find that a lot of people use this for exercise? You mentioned exercise. Do they begin a tradition and then perhaps start losing weight and things like that?
Some people do. I know that was one of my goals, and for many people that has been true. For other people, it's just been to get a little extra exercise. They're already in good shape, but they like to maintain, particularly the running crowd. It's a great opportunity for them to get together and run with people that they don't normally run with. And, just change it up a little bit, get some exercise and get out, as Jannie says.
And of course, I have been to this event at least once. After the exercise, you get a chance to eat as well.
Absolutely.
So that's also part of the fun.
It's always a bonus. And that's when you get to really sit and visit with people. You sit down at a table and there's people there you've never seen before. So, hi, how are you? Who are you? What do you do? What brought you here? Welcome.
And Jannie, you said you have some major sponsors that have made this possible?
We do. We were founded by Tucson Medical Center and the Running Shop, and we have several other sponsors now, but they were our founding sponsors. And it's because of them that we're able to give for free all of the awards that we give, and also do special events like our 5th birthday party.
And you mentioned there has been a lot of growth. You used to meet at Maynards, and now it's actually across the street.
We did, Tony. We outgrew the space at Maynards, and we moved across the street to Hotel Congress about 3 years ago. And it's a great spot for us to begin. But we kept the name because the name was pretty well stuck with us by then. It's a great name, Meet Me at Maynards. And the other thing that is fun for people is that we have a raffle every Monday night. It's all free. Put your name in a hat. And we draw for 5 or 6 $25 restaurant gift certificates.
All right.
Every Monday.
Great. Every Monday. Okay. Well, thank you very much for being here, and congratulations on your 5th anniversary.
Tony.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm Judy Woodruff. On the next News Hour, an Afghan election update, plus what's behind the dramatic decline of moose herds in the eastern U.S. That's Monday on the PBS NewsHour.
recent reports that the U.S. funded a kind of Cuban Twitter are prompting a look at the rest of the administration's Cuba programs.
There's no scrutiny, there's no transparency, there's no accountability, and there's a lot of money to work with.
I'm David Green, the United States' complicated Cuba policy on the next morning edition from NPR News.
Tohono Chul in Oro Valley is considered to be one of the top gardens in the nation by different travel magazines, and the facility is always growing with new plants and exhibits. Tonight, we'll tell you about one of these projects that focuses on palms in the Sonoran Desert. Yes, they are part of the natural landscape in some places if they get extra precipitation.
Hi, my name is Jo Falls, and I'm the Director of Education here at Tohono Chul Park. We're standing in the park's newest exhibit, which is our Desert Palm Oasis. We opened the gates to this exhibit in October, and what it is a recreation of the kind of palm canyon that one can find in the Sonoran Desert. Not everyone would realize that palm trees do grow natively here in southern Arizona and into Mexico as part of the Sonoran Desert. Our Desert Palm Oasis is based on one canyon in particular, which is called Cañón de Nacapule. Nacapule is a Yaqui Maya word meaning earlobe, and it was the traditional native word for one of the native fig trees which grows down in the canyon. Nacapule is found in Sierra El Aguaje, which is one of the volcanic mountains along the seacoast. The volcanic nature of the stone and the faults that underlie it allow water to be retained in these narrow slot canyons, which provide perennial springs and little ephemeral seeps to support a variety of plant life that wouldn't normally survive in the Sonoran Desert. The fact that we have palm trees here are indicative of the tropical origins of the desert millennia ago. Right here is the Hesper Palm, or Brahea brandigii. This is one of the taller specimens we were able to get. This is a fan palm, which means its leaf forms a palmate or fan shape. Palm trees, many people know that coconuts come from palms and dates come from palms. These do produce a seed here, which is edible, but primarily these were being used by native peoples for their fiber. What we have here in our Desert Palm Oasis are the three species that you will find in Nacapule. That includes the Brahea brandigii, the Washingtonia robusta, and the Sabal urasana. So there's three different kind of fan palms that are planted in here. We've tried to recreate the look of the canyon with a winding pathway with additional rocks and boulders. We have our own little recirculating stream to represent one of those canyon springs. And we've brought in a variety of other plant life such that you would find down in Nacapule. This is right now sort of a work in progress because we're going to try to add more of those native plants as we can get them. We've also included some of the Sonoran Desert's native ferns in some of the cooler, moister areas, hoping that we'll be able to create a little fern grove here as well. One of the things that we want people to see is the absolute diversity of the Sonoran Desert. People are continually told that it's one of the most biologically diverse regions, and in particular it's one of the most biologically diverse deserts that there are in the world. But just how diverse, I don't think people really understand. They see saguaros, they see palo verdes, they see mesquite trees, but then you go to some place like Nacapule and it's like an oasis that you imagine you might find somewhere in the Middle East or on a tropical island. As the palm trees grow up, as the other plants fill in, it will even be more lush and quiet and tranquil. And we're hoping to get, some endangered fish species in our stream, which will begin to create even more of that feel of a hidden oasis.
Now we go from palm trees to cactus buds as we continue to explore our Sonoran Desert region. Our next segment is part of a series of short films by the Arizona-Sonora Desert Museum that we'll be showing you every Monday in the next few weeks. Desert Discovery features the plants and animals that surround us, and tonight you'll learn about a common plant that may seem unusual on your dinner table. Here's Jesus Garcia from the Arizona-Sonora Desert Museum.
Welcome to the Sonoran Desert Supermarket. One of the staple foods of the Tohono Chul was the choya cactus. Right next to me is a buckhorn choya. It's one of the most common choya cactus here in the Sonoran Desert. Of course, there's many kinds of choyas like jumping choyas, teddy bear choyas, but this particular one is very abundant. It has a lot of flowers and it's very easy to harvest. What you typically eat out of this plant is the flower before it opens. This time of the year, during the spring, we're talking about mid-March to mid-April, we have the choyas starting to blossom. And before the flower opens, you see what is called the bud. Often we call it the Choya Bud. Right before it opens, it's a bundle of nutrients. It has pollen, it's starting to get nectar, so it will attract pollinators when it opens. But the native figure out a way of harvesting the flower, clean the spines off, and have it as food. The traditional way of harvesting the choya buds is by using, in this case, a basket. This is a Pima-style willow basket. The traditional way is using these saguaro rib tongs that you can actually hold the bud and twist it, and that way you put them in your basket without touching them with your hands. Somehow the Tohono Chul figure out that by cleaning the spines and using the basket and a little brush, you could actually enjoy this wonderful food that is full of calcium, actually more calcium than milk, and you can actually dry them, rehydrate them, and keep them all year long and enjoy a food that is actually seasonal this time of the year in the spring, but you can enjoy them throughout the year. Once you have collected a good amount of choya buds, the next step is to remove the spines. And for that, you need another tool, a broom. This is a broom, can be made out of palm or it can be made out of bear grass, which is another native plant here in the Sonoran Desert. So the next step is to brush these choya buds up against the bottom of the basket so you can remove the spines. You will be surprised how quickly this can be done. After you've done literally a few seconds of cleaning, you can actually get any of these choya buds and hold them in your hands with no worries that the spines will harm you. Sometimes there's still a few little pieces in there, but they're very soft. Basically, they're not hard anymore, and you can just put them in your mouth. This is a simple way of eating them right straight from the plant, but you can boil them in salt, saute them in olive oil, put them in pastas, put them in salads, pickle them. So it's a whole array of ways that you can increment your diet by adding some native foods to it. And you don't have to eat 100% native foods, but this is a way of peppering your diet with native foods and also appreciating the desert a little more.
That's our show. To keep up with the latest news or to watch the segments from this or any other editions of AZ Illustrated, you may visit our website at news.azpm.org. I'm Tony Paniagua. Thanks for watching.